Hello everyone, good morning. I am April Rose Mangyan, first year student of Bachelor in Elementary Education. So today, I am going to share with you my assigned topic in Professional Education 6, which is the Performance-Based Assessment or Performance-Based Test. Let me give you an overview for this topic. So before, ang mga teachers at ang mga educators ay ang ginagamit nila na paraan or way sa pag-assess ng mga students o mag-aaral nila ay ang standardized sa objective test. Ito yung multiple choice. However, ang mga tinuturuan mo ng mga bata ay hindi magiging bata forever. They are not children forever. They grow old. At kapag lumaki na sila, ay hindi nila magagamit ang multiple choice. At hindi iyon basihan para tanggapin sila sa kanilang future na trabaho or career. Because what the company needs most are the skills and competence. Your performance. Kung paano kayo magtrabaho, yun ang kailangan nila para ikaw ay madaling matanggap. Okay, let us define first what is performance-based test or assessment. So, it is the best way to gauge a student or pupil competency in a certain task. So when you say gauge or gauges, it is like a measuring device, measuring the performance, measuring the contents of the performance of a student or a pupil. And it is to assess students on what they know, what they are able to do, kung ano ang kapasidad nila, kung ano ang kaya nilang gawin, and the learning strategies they employ in the process of demonstrating it. So, there are types of performance-based assessment. So, meron tayong tinatawag dito na process-oriented performance-based assessment. So, ito ay klase ng assessment that has to be done during the performance of the task when the student is doing the steps. So, for example, the student is doing a presentation or a report or a role play. So, while they are portraying their roles, so during sa performance nila, tsaka mo sila i-assess kung okay ba, naka-follow ba sila sa binigay mo na instruction, okay ba ang pag-perform nila based ba sa binigay mo na criteria. And one of the types of performance-based assessment is product-oriented performance-based assessment. I repeat, the product-oriented performance-based assessment. Halimbawa nito ay ang arts exhibition, poem writing, or story writing competition. So, ina-assess mo sila. Assessment is done on the basis of the final product. So, kanina, the assessment is done during the playing of the drama or the reporting. But, ngayon, sa product-oriented performance-based assessment, ito ay after na. So, when the students is drawing a painting or writing a story, hindi mo sila pwedeng i-assess o hindi masyadong effective kung i-assess mo sila na hindi pa natatapos yung pagsusulat nila ng poem or story. So, sa final product, katulad ng art, kung nag-drawing sila ng art, may assess mo sila kung okay ba o maganda yung pagkakagawa ng art pagkatapos. And we have also here the portfolios. So, karamihan din sa mga teachers ay pinagagawa ang mga students ng mga portfolios. Any type of portfolios and presentations. And then, another is the performances. We all know that the humans or we people not only possess one intelligence, but according to Dr. Howard Gardner, the intelligence, we have this 8 multiple intelligences. So according to Dr. Howard Gardner, ang mga tao o ang mga students ay may iba't ibang level ng intelligence. May tinatawag na visual spatial intelligence, verbal linguistic, we have this musical intelligence, naturalistic, existential, at marami pang iba. So, this implies that hindi mo pwedeng sabihan ang student mo na yung student mo na hindi marunong kumanta o hindi marunong magsulat ng poem, sinasabihan mo na bobo. That's a big no. So, kasi may tinatawag na tayong multiple intelligences. Kaya as a teacher or as an educator, kailangan mong i-observe. You must be observant sa pag-assess. Kasi ini-observe mo kung ano ang capabilities ng student mo o kung ano ang kaya niyang gawin. Kaya ka nga mag-a-assess. Okay? If you found out that this certain student has this special skills in drawing, he or she has this intrapersonal or interpersonal skills. So, ayun, ma-assess mo siya ng maigi. And then, next, we have, so in general, a performance-based assessment measures students' ability to apply the skills and knowledge learned from a unit or units of study. So, typically, the task challenges students to use their higher-ordered thinking skills to create a product or complete a process. So, may tinatawag din tayong logical mathematical intelligence kung saan gumagamit ang mga students ng higher order thinking skills sa mga problem solving, logical question. Ayun, tinetest mo. So, kung ang mga students ay naka-learn or natutong mag-isip ng mga critical thinking, magagamit niyo in the future kaysa traditional, 'di ba? Kung ang performance ang basihan, talagang malaking edge 'yon sa kanila in the future. And then we have this components of performance-based assessment. Ito yung rubrics and observation. So, while you are observing, so binabase mo yon sa rubrics. So, sa mga hindi nakakaintindi kung ano ang rubrics is also a criteria. So, rubrics to describe a student performance. It is a scoring method or a rating that lists the criteria for a piece of work. So, halimbawa, di ba nakikita natin as a student, kapag nagsasubmit tayo ng reflection paper or any activities na binibigyan ng instructor sa atin, may mga box na nakalagay doon, is it not satisfactory, not satisfied, or good, better, or excellent. Andun yun. Yun ang tinatawag na rubrics or criteria. Meron ding grades lang, 90%, 80%, 70%. So ito yung ratings na tinatawag. So kung ang performance naman ang binabasihan, kung ang pinagagawa mo sa student mo ay reflection paper or any activities, so nagbibigay ka ng criteria. Halimbawa, ang criteria mo is yung content ba ng reflection paper niya ay organized ba? Yung purpose ba ay nandun? Yung mechanics at yung detalye na binigay mo ay nandun ba? Nakasunod ba? And sa singing, yung voice, okay ba? Yung tone, yung diction, so yun ang tinatawag na rubrics or criteria. Sa performance-based assessment, may tinatawag tayong restricted response performance assessment. So, sometimes a question can be a closed-end question but then requires a justification. So, interpretive exercise but then ask for the explanation of the answer and not the answer itself. So this statement implies that yung closed-ended question is, di ba, halimbawa nag-ask si teacher na do you believe in this statement, and then the student answers no, then justify. Give explanation. Hindi lang hanggang doon lang sa yes or no. Dapat mag-justify siya. Explain why he say so. Okay? And then, examples nito, writing a short report on a field trip or a story. So, doon mo na me-measure kung ano ang level ng performance ng student in a certain task na binigay mo sa kanila. So, yun ang restricted response performance assessment. So, ang isa naman, ang tawag nito ay ang extended response performance assessment. It might require students to choose data from a variety of sources like a survey, observation, etc. Process is an important as much as the product. So ulitin ko ha, process is as important as much as the product. So halimbawa nito ay ang research work, thesis. So yung proseso ay napaka-importante, collection of data. Ito ay napaka-importante na mas importante pa sa final product. Kasi, kung hindi mabuti yung pag-research mo, kung may isang mali ka lang sa collection ng data mo for thesis, sira na yung final product mo. So, last to tackle is the characteristics of performance-based assessment. Ito ay komplikado, time-bound. Talagang yung oras dito ay napakahaba compared to multiple choice, compared to traditional process product oriented. Kailangan naka-process. Teachers act as facilitators, so sila yung guide and open-ended. Hindi nagtatakbo sa yes or no lang, kailangan i-justify. Authentic, it's real and formative in nature, and students are active part of the assessment process. So yung mga students ay natetest nila yung physical, mental, and nag-ooperate yung mind nila. Kasi yung kadalasan sa performance-based assessment ay talagang performance yung tina-target. Hindi lang yung easy, yung actual. So, thank you for listening and I hope that you understand